You don't. Okay, that's kind of what I assumed, because I'm a decent human and I don't subject people to, things like that. If I wanted to talk to somebody privately, I'd be like, anybody out there I can talk to privately about symptoms? And then you would volunteer and we would talk off the app, right? Right, that's how RT would work, something like that. Yeah, we don't just volunteer that information for the internet. That's gross. Yeah, see, that's the appropriate adult way to handle things, but apparently my moderators need a TikTok story. My money wasn't good enough. Like, just keep looking like a shittier human, why don't you? Because I haven't been doing anything crazy on the fucking internet. I have not. I've been speaking mad truth. And behaving somewhat like an adult. Except for when I gotta come out here and deal with stupid shit like this. After I've watched stupid shit and listened to stupid shit and witnessed stupid shit in the chat yesterday. I don't do stupid well. I don't do lack of common sense well. It's none of my business what somebody else is saying in a whole different live that I'm not watching, nor do I care about, right? If you care so much, you go defend me. I'm not gonna go fucking entertain you by arguing with somebody on the internet that I don't give a fuck about, right? That's how that works. If Medusa went live and started talking mad shit on me, I might be curious, like, what did I do? Like, what did I do, I might open it and look. But if I don't know you or I know you well enough to know I don't give a fuck, it's another day, another story. We're not doing that. Move on, type shit. But if it's somebody that, I definitely didn't have a problem with a few minutes, like, I would have questions. But I'm not going to sit and entertain your ass on the internet by arguing with some motherfucker. Or letting you get me worked up by coming to tell me, hey, somebody talking about you. Good, let them talk. I don't give a fuck. It's none of my business. Like, nobody cares about your 40 phone calls, Amanda. They don't prove nothing. If I was a scammer, you would have been out here with them. They would have been everywhere. Nobody cares at this point about RT's kid. They're fucking disgusted is what they are with y'all's behavior. That's really what it is. Right? So that's why I'm here, Jess. Yeah, and I'm just kind of tying it into everything else. Kind of like that Nat Geo that I watched last night. So there was like 3 wolves on a carcass. There was a little junior bear, a big aggressive loudmouth fucking bear. And the big bear had run the little bear off. Well, then the 3 big wolves moved in. And they were enjoying their seat at the table and ran that big bear off because the big bear come in loud, aggressive, completely fucking obnoxious right off the bat. And those wolves weren't having that shit. But then the junior bear's like, I'm going to try a different fucking approach. I'm sitting here watching this thinking that big old, like, I need to go splice that off the fucking Nat Geo. And I need to label that bear Nicole. And then the younger cub bear, he wasn't really little, he was just a younger adult, he moved up nice and calm. And the wolves kind of like growled for a minute and he didn't back down and they let him come eat at the fucking table. And that big motherfucker had to go sit over there with all that power and all that obnoxious shit and watch them fucking eat. Think about that. Nature don't even put up with that shit. Why are you? Well, I see animal-like behavior in humans. It's pretty obvious. That was a perfect example, and it was at the end. I'm like, I need to go. John, what station was that on? I need that. That's a great teaching tool. It's true, though. Think about it. Nature doesn't put up with that behavior in the wild. It's the pack mentality, right? But they're not going to put up with an obnoxious, ferocious beast who's just like angry all the fucking time and demanding his seat at the table without earning some respect to sit there. Think about that. But I am sick and fucking tired of opening this app. Like, we'd be scrolling, I'd be scrolling all down rabbit holes, and all of a sudden, there's some dumb shit. Nobody cares. I have all of them blocked. I don't even go in on my sneakies. I don't go looking. It's been peaceful, not looking at Reddit. It's great, and I think a lot of people are realizing that. So for blah blah to sit up in that box yesterday, oh, Carmen Jazz, you're losing support. No, bitch, you did that. You ran off your support. You caused her to have to, like, go private because you won't quit reporting shit. That's your fault. Shut the fuck up. You sound dumb. We all know it. What the hell? But go find a different story. Nobody cares about what anybody has. You are literally building back Missy's support. I'm watching it happen. And Missy is doing a great job straightening her crown. If people like Jennifer Booth would quit running into her fucking chat and announcing what vile crap is going on to get a reaction from her, that'd be great. Let Missy grow. Let her go back to doing what she did best before these things on the internet. How about that? How about all of those things? Let people grow. You're trying to chain them to a past version of themselves that does not exist anymore. Let it go. Nobody cares. You're driving support back to her at this point. And you've lost all yours and you have nowhere to display it. Isn't that special? Hi, Missy. You all just keep spinning narratives out here. Amanda, let me see your 40 fucking phone calls. Where's where I admitted to scamming kids? Because I know it doesn't exist. I know a chat that you accused me of having a leak in doesn't exist. Why do you all continue to just run with stories for attention on the internet based on your hatred and jealousy and animosity for a single human who dares defy your logic? Is beyond me. I fucking know it. My cervical cancer symptoms and what's going on with my health is none of your business. That's why there are HIPAA laws at the hospital. So people like you can't call and get the information. Because it's, what? Say it with me, class. None of your fucking business. Right? Right? So, I'm fucking over it. People need to quit disrupting Missy's fucking peace in her chat when she's not dealing with the drama and inserting themselves and putting themselves and her right there in it. I don't know, but I just come on this app last February. I met up with those people mainly March, April of last year. It couldn't be too fucking old. And I still don't plot and do weird shit. So there's nothing there. You know what I mean? Like, defending myself to the internet? Why? Why would you record 40 phone calls is my question. I'm sure Miranda's got one too, because, like, she was there. Huh? What was your intent? It seems to me like you were being malicious 40 phone calls ago. Not in June. You know? I don't have a single recorded phone call. Not a one. Not with them. Nope. Those are my friends. They don't need recording. No, I'm not talking about that. No, I'm talking about my old mod, Amanda. The shit from yesterday, those two, like, I took screenshots. Hang on. Where's my Google phone? I have too many devices. According to TikTok. Hang on. it's white. And I thought I damn near cracked it when it was on the fuck. Oh, there it is. Those two accounts that came into your live yesterday, you had completely moved on from a subject. And these two people decided to come up, I just sent them to you, come up in your live after you had changed your topic and get you back on listening to that. That Jennifer Booth girl, she's done it to me numerous times. She's a shit stirrer. That's what she likes to do, is run around. You have been doing so fucking well with just turning off the disgusting, not giving it the fucking energy that it doesn't need. People like that, and that was just my point, and they shut the fuck up and had nothing to say after that, Missy. Me and Jessa was watching, because I was like, look at this. They ain't said another fucking word. They was probably back over in that other live watching the disgusting filth that you didn't want to listen to. Keep your energy. It's been beautiful. I literally had said to Jessa on the phone call, I said, you know, out of all people, the one person I see the growth and the changes is in Melissa. I feel that she has looked at this experience and learned from it. And I'll be goddamned if 20 minutes later we're sitting there watching her live and those words come out of her fucking mouth and I have never spoke them to her. I guess my feelings was correct, you know, like, some people take an opportunity it's a teachable moment. Other ones just keep running off a cliff. And nobody cares. Like, you are literally building support back for the people she has. She is the person that I had talked to like last year when her and I had talked over the train shit. And she really wanted to like show me that shit from Dawn saying to share it. And I would have taken that right to the fucking sheriff's department. I honestly would. I would have not wanted to deal with it. It would have been a good excuse to end it. But I see that person coming, you know, she was trying to evolve because she was coming out of the dirty situation, right? They had finally made peace just about the time I got on the app. And she was moving on into her own thing when this all happened. No, she's not. She has done a complete, you can tell. And all of our family issues that go on behind closed doors do not belong all over TikTok. Missy wasn't the one to put it all over the internet. I'm not the one to tell my son's story. You force people out here with all these made up shit and narratives that you make up thinking that we're going to come out here and it's none of your business. It doesn't affect you. Nobody owes you the total explanation or anything. Oh, yeah. Or anything. It's personal. And it was personal until you're the asshole who brought it to the fucking internet. That's the problem. You brought it to the internet. Not me, not Melissa, not fucking nobody. You're out here making us defend ourselves for your fucking sick entertainment. And everybody's just done. TikTok is done as a whole with that shit. Like, let people live their life. What goes on with Melissa, daughter, my daughter, why are you fucking bothering our kids? Don't you find any of that weird? Like, god damn. I don't go hunt your kids down. Wouldn't me. I'm not going to come out here defending any of what you have to say on the internet. No. Melissa learned from that experience, and I think she's not going to do that again either. And I think that before her daughter decided to ever do something like that, she'd probably talk to her and go, you know, baby, is this not worth it? You know, it's really ridiculous. My child got the fuck off the internet for a while. She hadn't even done TikTok until she became a journeyman after a lot of shit during all that time. Like who do you think you are telling other people's fucking stories for them? This isn't true crime over here, man. It's people's lives that you're fucking with for your own sick entertainment, and at some point in time, it's going to catch up to you. That's exactly it, and there's nowhere to proudly display it. When I said I was not proud of how Train Horn Lies turned out, and I wished it was gone and I can't delete it, I meant that. So I'm happy that it's gone, because now they can't reopen it, because it's the only other place you guys used to have to go, right? Lala reported it because they couldn't get me off as the moderator being able to see shit. So they fucked themselves there too. That's what I wanted, because I knew that this is what would happen. I've seen it. Sorry, you gave me what I wanted again. So now they got nothing. And now we throw in a temper tantrum. Well, keep having nothing. Nothing's what you had before all the drama. Maybe go back and find something else to do with your fucking time. Sorry. Digging through my Halloween scents of my pink zebra. Let's see here. We're enjoying apple pumpkin butter. The whole box smells good. I'm over it. And listening to the stupid shit that they say and thinking that they're like, ha 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 ha. No. You sound like nobody's listening. There's no creators calling us out, guys. Like, stop and think about it real quick. When we all started this shit, right? And like when Missy was fighting with Dirty, there was a ton of trolls in her, it was back and forth, right, girl? The shit with Train in the beginning, same thing. Same shit with me. And people are not doing that anymore. Look at the behavior of the chat. None of that is going on. And nobody cares. It's wore out. Oh, we're not even going to discuss what happened yesterday. Miranda's YouTube is a great place to catch up. Link in bio, my link tree, Miranda's YouTube. Right there. She's got another one in her bio as well if you go to Miranda Hunter. She's got a different YouTube channel as well that she's been building up, so there's some on both. She's the documenter these days. She's like a documenting. Hi, Beth. Could this be your service? I'm on Wi-Fi. You want a blueberry and brie grilled cheese?
Sure. That sounds interesting.
It's really good and gooey. I'm aggravated. I'm also hangry. Probably should have ate before I come out here and did this. I might get off and make my food and then eat and get back on in a little while. I just had to make that statement. I found that and I was standing there in the shower washing my hair thinking, and I'm like, why do people continue to use our children for their clout chasing fucking stories on the internet that nobody cares about to hear? And I'm like, after what I listened to yesterday and everything else, and then I find that message from 6 fucking days ago, bitch, shut up. Yes, he's over there with his Nintendo because he's an adult child.
No, I'm watching Wonka.
You're watching Wonka. Never mind. He's still an adult child. Probably the Johnny Depp version and not the OG. See, I would be...
The new one.
Yeah, see, I would be in the OG 80s, like 70s,
No, the brand new one before the factory.
He's used to my bullshit. He's worked with me. He's lived with me. He's TikToked with me before. He remembers the Santa scam story and the spreadsheet in the kitchen wall.
Oh my god.
Yeah, oh my god, see? Mm-hmm. Yeah. He's used to my bullshit.
I tone it down.
He tones it out. Just like I tune out his Nintendo. But I told him, no cartoons while I'm home. I cannot deal with the cartoons. Yeah. Yeah. See, so I like, the other stuff, like the original, like Waltons, He's got to have it animated. He would like the animated version of the Waltons. I like the OG, the Mr. Ed. He likes cartoon talking horses. We ain't the same. He watches the annoying shit. What is your cartoons that you watch?
Depends on which one.
You watch, well, name some.
Voltron?
Voltron?
Thundercats?
I could deal with the Thundercats, but... No, he watches more new annoying stuff.
Pokemon?
There's that. There's that. And then there's those like adult type cartoons that I don't like.
South Park.
Well, South Park's what I grew up on. I used to call my cat Mr. Hanky the Christmas Pooh, because I used to call her Gypsy Pooh.
Rick and Morty.
Rick and Morty. See, I'm a Ren and Stimpy, Beavis and Butthead.
I do miss that.
See, we do not. Archer, yeah, like that. No, I'm more of a Scooby Doo. No, yeah. Gummy Bears, Flintstones, Jetsons. Dari, I remember that one on MTV. Oh my God, the MTV archives are gone. All right, I'm gonna hop off and go eat. I'm gonna stroll the streets. Happy days. There we go. I just had to vent because that shit pissed me off. After watching the shit from yesterday with the same undertone and narratives towards Melissa, you're like, I'm gonna open my inbox and find that. Trying to make, like, why are you recording 40 fucking phone calls? What did I do to warrant that? That's a lot of phone calls. You know? You was taking my money that whole time. That's what I got a problem. You're recording 40 phone calls, but also having me pay your fucking bills, send you groceries. Like, what? I'm sure it'll be on Miranda's YouTube. That shit pisses me off. Get a fucking life. Leave my kid and my vajayjay alone. It ain't none of your business. TikTok don't want to hear about it. They've already said so. And you're weird for bringing that up again. Yeah. Link in bio. So when Miranda, like when I quit running my mouth, she can end it and then work on getting it uploaded. So I'm going to do that for you. And you guys can catch up on Miranda's YouTube. Go to my link tree, Miranda Hunter, and you can follow Miranda. She's got a separate one in her link tree. There's 2 YouTube channels. Make sure you follow them both. Have a good one.